Hey Chris, Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. You already know me because we met each other officially last night, so let's kind of get into this. This is the 2018 Subaru Impreza that you were looking at last night online, and so I figured I'd do a little walk around video for you so you guys could see it here a little bit closer since you're not here in the valley. And then if you want to come up and drive it, or you want me to do the same situation with Ken's where I just drive it down to you guys, I'd be happy to do that as well. So let's just do this. Remember, I'm not a Subaru master, but I do know a little bit about this. So here on the front, obviously you're gonna have your Subaru symbol right there in the middle with your kind of honeycomb little small grille there. There are not, as you can see where my shadow is here, we don't have any of like the fog lights on the bottom. You're gonna have the brights right here and the headlights right here. You have halogen headlights, so nothing too fancy. You have your blinker, halogen headlight, and the brights will probably be on that side. The headlights are not foggy, which is really nice. They do have little like scratches on them just from everyday use, but they are not foggy, and so they are still good to go and drive. Be nice and bright for you. This is what our wheels and tires are looking like. So this is the Subaru, just the basic wheel, nothing fancy about it. You got just the steel wheel. So the steel wheels, the same ones that we had there on Kenzie's kicks. They will eventually begin to rust at some point, and so I like to use black spray paint and just cover that right on up. This is just a plastic piece on the outside, so it's nothing fancy there. But you do have brand new tires on this. As you can see, we still have this little flap here on that. It hasn't even been touched at all. And I think those are ones that we installed here. So no need to have to worry about getting those changed out anytime soon. You're just gonna have just a basic side view mirrors. Nothing fancy about them at all. I did a little walk around on this before I started the video to look for dings and dents. I had not seen anything exterior wise except for just the little kind of scratches right inside here, just from trying to open the door. Your gas is going to be on the right side of the vehicle, which is kind of a nice little win there. Oh, and I forgot to open up the trunk, so let me go open that up real fast here. Trunk is actually pretty big. I'd say it's about a 3-body size trunk. You can put 3 bodies in there, so you know when those kids are driving you insane, you can throw them all in the back. Just kidding. You do have this rubber mat. We have rubber mats in all of the vehicle, I believe, and I will verify that out there for you. You got a carpet mat underneath that, and then you can pull it up. You can see we have this little hook here, which is for the spare tire underneath that, which is right there to be able to get all that out. But pretty big trunk back here, so you can see that. A lot of place for storing things in there. There is a backup camera as well underneath that Subaru symbol, so that way you can see when you are in reverse. Over here in the back seat, we're gonna have a seat pocket on the passenger side, but not the driver's side, so a little bit of storage in there for you. You do have the carpet mats, and underneath the carpet mats there are the rubber mats. We'll see that's in the front too. It does need to be vacuumed out. I can re-vacuum it for you. We don't have like the pull down here for an additional armrest and cup holders there. The cup holders are just going to be here on the doors, right here. A little bit of handles there with your window options there too. But you do have anchors you can pull down here if you happen to have Beckham in the car. You know, you want to do something else with the kids there. You can have a car seat in there, nice and easy to plop those in. Up here in the front, we do have the carpet mats, and underneath those, the rubber mats as well. So there are carpet and rubber mats all throughout the vehicle. Just our little different, our little bells and whistles here. It's pretty simple. Kind of go over them real fast for you though. So from left to right, we're looking at our mirror controls with our door locks right here. You're gonna have the front 2 windows are autos, the back 2 are not, and your window locks. Down here, you're gonna have your traction control, and this will be the brightness of the display. Right now it's pretty low, and now we're bright. So you're gonna just see it goes down really dim, and you get up to there to be really bright like that as well. That's gonna be the brightness of here and here. Then on your cluster up here, you're gonna have RPMs. You're gonna have a little bit of information in the middle that you can change around, and you're at your speed. And something fancy that I just noticed, right down here, you're gonna have the miles per gallon as an actual little manual. I don't know how to describe what this little, the speedometer, like that actual thing that moves there. It's just kind of cool how the little stick that moves. I've never seen it done that way, so that's kind of cool. Then when you want to reset the trips, you have this button right here, which will change and show you your two different trips right there, A and B. And then we do have 88,637 miles on this vehicle, just so you're aware. Let's see, here on our left side, we're gonna have our headlight controls. So they're on at the moment. They don't have an auto, so you have on, parking lights, and then off. You have your blinkers, and your brights are gonna be on that same side as well. The right side will be your wipers. There's not rear wipers or anything like that, so you have just the front wipers, and you change the speeds on those. You're gonna have the media controls over here. And this is gonna change all the information on this little screen right up here. So it's gonna show you your miles per gallon, the temperature outside, the time. You can change that middle one. There we go. Change the different options there for you, so you can see kind of just the different things you can see. Then this is gonna be all of your media controls for the different media you have playing. You're gonna have on this vehicle AM and FM radio, and then you can do a USB, Bluetooth, and also auxiliary cord, and I'll show you where those hookups are. You can change your source by right here. You have your phone controls, and then the cruise control over here on the right side of the steering wheel. This is a touch screen, so you can choose whatever you want to do on there. If you want to go over to the radio, you can hear that going on just like that. If you want to go back over to different media, once we let that change, we push media, and then it shows you different options that you can change from there. Then you can also do the same thing here by pushing these buttons down here and push the home. It'll do it just like touching the touchscreen up on top. So you've got the media, you have the touchscreen up here, and you've got the actual buttons down here. Down here, you're gonna have your climate controls. Pretty simple, it's just hot or cold air, and then you've got your hazard lights as well. This is how we are going into drive. You can flip it over here to go down to your low gear as well. If you're in neutral, you're just like that. If you go to reverse, you're gonna have your backup camera come up. And you do have the predictive lines. As you turn the wheel, it turns orange to show you where the car will be turning. So that way you don't hit anything as you are in reverse. We have just a little basic mirror up here. If you have brights behind you, flip it up like that. That's gonna block your brights. Then here in the glove box in the center console, this is where you have the aux cord and the USB option to charge, and also to hook up to the sound system, and another 12-volt charger there. There's also a 12-volt charger up here, as you see back here, with a little bit of storage area to where you can store your phone or whatever you have charging in that small area. And then over here in the glove box, we do have the owner's manual. So if you happen to have any additional questions, you're always more than welcome to refer back to the owner's manual there too. And that would be this vehicle. It's pretty simple and sweet. If you have any additional questions, let me know. If you want me to be on the phone and drive with you so you can see it driving, how it hears or how it sounds. And then if you want to come up and drive it yourself, you're more than welcome to come up here to Logan and do that too. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are. If you'd like me to get you some videos on other vehicles, I can do that as well, and we can kind of just go from there. Thanks, Chris. Hope this helps.